Stereo launch detected.
Hey everybody! In honor of Nova's recent buff after her horrendous nerf, I thought I'd make you this new guide.
Blondes have more fun.
Yeah, I've heard that rumor.
See? So fun.
Alrighty then.
Told ya.
This is krcgaming, and today we're talking about how to best build and play Nova to grind versus the AI, to get to level 10 as fast as possible, to reach your master skin, the skin variations, and of course the gold rewards on the way. If you're wondering why I recommend playing versus the AI to level fast and how you should play, I strongly recommend you check out this link. It explains how and why to play versus the AI to get experience and gold as fast as you possibly can. It explains everything in detail so you can really optimize your gameplay regardless of which character you play. The Nova build I'll show you in this video is not recommended to use in Quick Match, Hero League or Team League. It is purely recommended to be used with the strategies explained in the link I just provided you. It is a straight up AI grinding build. As explained in the farming strategy video, leveling as fast as possible is all about clearing the map of enemy buildings as fast as you can. And this means that you need to do as much siege damage as you possibly can. But how do you do this on a character like Nova, who is catered towards killing enemy heroes and not really doing siege damage at all? To do this, I've come up with a build for Nova which is really odd when used in Quick Match, Hero League or Team League, but which actually works really well when playing versus the AI to grind experience and gold. At level 1, there's not really anything buffing Nova's siege damage. Both Longshot and Covert Ops are catered towards taking down enemy heroes, and Advanced Cloaking gives you movement speed. But if you pick up Tactical Espionage, Nova will regenerate mana faster when cloaked, and since we're using some of our abilities later on to do siege damage, you should pick this talent. At level 4, we can actually buff one of the skills we'll be using to do siege damage later on. Remote Delivery is more of a scouting talent, and Holo Stability increases the hologram's duration. We don't really need this because we're clearing lanes and moving on, so I recommend picking up Rapid Projection. This means you can use the holo more often and it costs less mana, which are both very good elements when going for sustained damage instead of burst damage. At level 7, you'll be buffing Nova's auto attack after she uses an ability. She'll be using both holo and snipe later on to do siege damage, and each time she uses one of these abilities, her auto attack will do more damage. So I recommend one in the chamber. Anti-armor shells is more catered toward bursts and will significantly slow down Nova's attack speed, which is more of a bursty thing than a sustained thing. Snipe Master increases your snipe damage from each time you hit an enemy hero, but since you'll be using your snipe to do siege damage on minions, this talent would be a waste. You should pick up one in the chamber. The level 10 talent is pretty obvious when going for siege damage. Triple Tap will shoot a target 3 times, as single target. But Precision Strike will do 1000 damage to anybody caught in the area of the blast. This is so much the way to go in this tier when we're going for siege damage. After hitting level 13, Nova will actually be able to dish out quite a decent amount of siege damage from being a single target burster hero. Double Tap gives you a pinning shot 2 charges, but we're not really using pinning shot in this build because it's a single target ability. Psionic Efficiency removes the mana cost from your snipe, but since we picked up mana regeneration at level 1, we shouldn't really need this, especially when looking at Explosive Round. Explosive Round lets your snipe do AoE damage, which makes clearing minion waves significantly faster for Nova. This is by far the best choice in this tier for doing siege damage. The level 16 and 20 talents are pretty rare when playing versus the AI, because you'll probably have won the map by then. But regardless, at level 16 I strongly recommend Lethal Decoy, which makes your holo do damage. And since we can use the holo pretty often because of the talents we picked earlier, this is a really good choice for this tier because it will increase your sustained damage in the lane. Perfect Shot buffs your snipe versus heroes, but you're using your snipe to do AoE damage to the minions. And Crippling Shot again buffs your pinning shot, which you're not really using with this build because it's more of a single target burst ability. At level 20, I strongly recommend Precision Barrage. You won't be able to pick up fast reload for obvious reasons. Rewind would allow you to place another holo and use your snipe a second time, but since Rewind's cooldown is as long as Precision Barrage anyway, and Snipe and Holo has low cooldowns, I wouldn't recommend this. Besides, if you hit a minion wave with Precision Strike, it clears the wave completely. Ghost Protocol is more of a defensive ability, and since you're playing versus the very easy beginner bots, as explained in the strategy video linked earlier, you won't need any defensive abilities at all. I'm just gonna give you a few tips on how to play this build most efficiently. You can use your holo to deplete shots from enemy buildings, reducing the amount of minions you need to sacrifice before the buildings are depleted and can be easily taken down. Even though you're mainly concerned about doing siege damage, if there are enemy heroes nearby, since Nova is very good at this, you might as well take them down for that little extra amount of experience. Even with this siege-oriented build, Nova isn't good at taking down camps alone, but since you're playing versus the beginner bots, you might as well take advantage that they're stupid and try and steal an objective or some coins if you happen to pass by, like in this example, using the holo. After getting your ultimate at level 10, you don't even need to be close by to clear minion waves to prepare for an even more aggressive push in the lane. After your snipe gets AoE damage, try and hit the center of long lines of minions to do the most damage possible. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for this quick guide on how to build and play Nova versus the AI to farm XP and gold. Thanks very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. You can even use the comments to suggest which guide you'd like me to do next. This has been krcgaming. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, stay positive and keep on practicing.